Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a current household video. I haven't done one of these in forever because, to be honest, I feel like I showed off all of my true families that I really play off screen, and I really haven't made any new families that I fell in love with enough to play. I've made a couple sims to test out new packs and things like that, but it's never been like, ooh, I play you past exploring the pack. I usually end up playing you in a test save and delete you, or save you to the gallery to just plop down in a save later. But with growing together, I got the urge to bring out my legacy self all over again. So despite me already having a legacy family that I show off on this channel, even though sporadically, and I do need to do an update for that, it'll be coming out hopefully soon. I felt like I wanted to start another legacy just because what growing together brought to the game, I feel like it's a nice thing to do to start a legacy. But I'm actually kind of doing it a little differently than I guess how the rules tell you to do it, that you're supposed to start on a big huge empty lot and delete empty lot or whatever, and then reduce your simoleons or whatever, and then you start from there, and you also start with a single sim. I've done it a few times. It's cool and all, but half the time, especially for the first generation, at least for me, the spouse usually kind of is just to get the generation going. I don't give them much attention, so I decided to start one where I actually start with two different sims, and that's who you see across from you guys, but technically I didn't create either one of them. So let's meet my brand new founders for my legacy. So it's going to be called the Chesterfield Legacy, but also I didn't decide none of this because, one, my male sim is technically not my sim. It's a sim I downloaded from the gallery a long time ago. I always tend to have just random single household sims in my gallery for when I do play legacies, and I just put them down as possible spouses. He's one that's been sitting in my gallery for the longest time, even though he's slightly made over from how I downloaded him. So, and I downloaded him like a long time ago. So he's I can't remember the creator at the current moment. I will try to remember to maybe put it on the screen, because I think this person actually who created him creates a lot of random single sim that you can download. So that is, his name is Chesterfield. I didn't give him none of his, well, I randomized his traits because I re-randomized it from what the creator initially gave him. I think I also changed his aspiration just to kind of do some things, and it was all randomized. I technically didn't really fully, because I don't think I only played this aspiration when I played Equal Lifestyle. I was trying to remember what expansion pack it came with. So let me fully introduce him. Like I said, I did not make him, but I did re-randomize his traits and aspiration just to kind of give him a little bit of a fresh start. He is a perfectionist, romantic, loves the outdoors, music lover, and active. And yes, he's gained a few of those traits. Romantic and active were added on through just the limited playthrough I have done. So his name is Chesterfield, and his aspiration is also to be a master maker, as you can see. And then the lovely other sim is a randomized sim that I actually thought looked really pretty, and I was like, I'm gonna save her. So in the process of setting up my growing together let's play save, which yes, a part will be coming back. The reason why I haven't uploaded that is my work schedule's kind of been making me tired. I've been working a little bit longer, so, but trust me, it's coming back. So her name is Mello, and so she's a geek, adventurous, overachiever, and loyal. She's only gained one extra trait at the current moment, which is overachiever. She's a randomized sim. When I was cleaning up my save, there was a lot of randomized sims, and I mean, trust me, she was not as put together as she is now. But her clothes were a mess. But when I started to fix her clothes, I was like, hold up, she cute. She cute. So I saved her to my gallery, and I was like, I might use her for when I play a legacy challenge again. And so that's what I did. I moved them in together. They are not officially dating, but they do have a very small romantic bar that I intend to grow. Like I was saying, because I play usually with the Legacy Challenge, you start with one sim and then you add them on. Usually the spouse for the first generation, for me, doesn't really get much attention, so they don't really have much of backstory, skills, or anything like that. So because my sim is going to have that, I figured why can't their spouse have that as well? So I put them in together in a house just to get them into university. So they are both students at Foxbury University, and they have just started their final, no, not quite, because they had finals today. They have just finished their junior year at Foxbury University, and they are both, I believe they both have A+ GPAs. Bear is going for a fine arts degree, while Angela, is going for a language and literature degree. Cannot speak already, stumbling over my words. I am paused because it's a slightly dramatic moment, because like I said, I wanted them to have some bit of a backstory, and it's kind of unfolding before me. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and let them just kind of talk because I have it paused for so long. There we go. We're going to meet the professor who Bear is actually having an affair with. Well, not really an affair, because she's a single lady and technically he is too as well. But I kind of play it as that him and Angela, tell a funny story, are roommates that entered university together, and they were attracted to each other, but they didn't try to pursue anything right away. They both kind of started dating other people. I wanted them to date other people before they got together, but the story kind of just worked out for me on its own. As soon as we got to Foxbury University, Bear was immediately attracted to Lana McKinnon, is her name? Yes, who is one of the professors that comes with the pack. So she's still alive and safe. So I was like, okay. And I was like, I can see why, because he technically is attracted to Angela. And I was like, okay, they both got glasses. I see what's going on here. I can see the resemblance is why he's extremely attracted to the professor. And then honestly, the professor came on to him. I was like, okay, professor see what she wants and is going after it. Go ahead, sis, do you. As for Angela, though, she didn't start dating until recently. She started dating Cameron Fletcher. They just bonded really easily because they get along. They have like similar interests. He's a geek and a goofball. She likes to joke. They have the geek in common, so they have a lot of stuff they talk about. All right. So yes, we are here at Foxbury. Like I said, this is the end of their final term. No, ignore him. Kiyoshi, no sir, you can go about your business. Bye. So yes, Bear is kind of he's the one that, like I said, went after the professor. Not really went after the professor, because that sounds bad. The professor came on to him and he went for it because he was attracted to her, and it turned into a fling. And I know that if you romance professors, that they can boost your grades. It was not my intention, because Bear has been out here working hard in these streets. So he was working hard on his grades, so he technically doesn't need the boost. Oh, I didn't realize he has back compatibility with Cameron. I mean, it makes sense because Cameron is kind of dating your crush. But anyway, moving on. Anyway, I didn't know that. So at the first time after they had a little fling, she was like, I usually don't do this, but we have to keep this a little secret. I'll go ahead and boost your grades. So I think they've been on a date once, but they only really meet up like once per term, and that's it. And then she boosts his grade. But like I said, homeboy's been working hard in these streets. He has an A+. I don't fully count that the professor is the one that's getting his grades all the way up to A+, because he works hard. Like I see it, because his skills are actually pretty good too. And that's another thing, because they're both because Bear is downloaded from the gallery, the person who created him actually gave him some minor skills, which I didn't know, but I love, because he like started out with at least like level 1 or 2 and a couple skills. And because Angela is a randomized sim that was in the world, she had a few skills as well. So it was like, I liked starting with just a few little bit of skills, have them in university, and have them have their own storyline. And it's kind of working out that how I wanted to. I wanted one of them to be having a crush on one of the other, but it was just not the perfect timing. Angela was really crushing on Bear at first. That's why she wasn't really dating around. But they became friends, and he kind of confided in her his little affair with the professor. So she kind of hid her feelings. Bear then realized he was into Angela, but he still had the fling going on with the professor. So that's where we are now. They only recently started getting their relationship up, and as you can see, they have good compatibility. And to be honest, when I first started playing them, they had a neutral compatibility, so it didn't show anything. And then once they started gaining more likes and dislikes, especially in the characteristics and conversation topics category, they started having good compatibility. But I do want to point out, and I find it slightly cute, that anytime they were having a conversation with each other is when they would get likes and dislikes for sim characteristics and conversation topics. I think I gave Angela a dislike for homebody sims though, but the other stuff she gained herself. And as for Bear, he's the older sim that was created. So as for his likes and dislikes, I believe I had to give him some. And they also have a few milestones as well. So let's check out Bear's. He has, because he's made a few self-discoveries. He's also fell in love twice. Most recently with Angela, but at first with the professor, because as you can definitely see, they have a high romance bar. And I don't know why she's sad, but he's about to tell her, but he's not like, he don't chase her no more, and she doesn't really chase him. So I feel like it's kind of just a fling as is. It's not really something for to do. Where did she go? Oh, she's going upstairs. Okay, that's fine. We can go ahead. What do we need to work on? Oh, you just have a presentation to work on. We can do that when we head back to the dorms. Let me see, Bear, do you need anything? You do have to submit a term paper, and which we can do when we get back to the dorms as well. So I think we will do that. I really kind of just stopped by the Commons to get some food, and we're all ready to go. So I'll meet you guys back at the dorms.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
All right, guys, so here we are back at our dorms. Well, really the house that is on the oh man, be careful, let's not destroy our presentations very early on. The house that is on in the cul-de-sac in Foxbury, in Brychester, excuse me. So this is where they've been staying their entire times since they've been in university. I was tempted to actually move them into one of the dorms, but I always play in the dorms when I have any of my sims come to Foxbury. I don't think I've ever played in this house. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to stay here the whole time. I was going to show you their roommates, but it looks like because we started a new term that we have brand new roommates. So I don't even know them yet. So look, who is this? Let's see who's our new roommate who got the luxury of, I'm guessing, staying in this bed. Kaniko. Okay, well, go off, sir. You have fun. Nice to meet you. I guess we will see. Their last set of roommates was actually ridiculous because one cooked food all the time. Okay, I guess that's the new roommate. One cooked food all the time, but she also put down garbage everywhere. This one, like, and both of them had awful compatibility with her. Like, Angela really tried her best to make friends with her, and it just didn't work out because homegirl, I think she was evil or something like that. So I actually gonna turn on lights to show you guys where they stay. Bear stays in this area, and this is his space. And I actually didn't even tell you more about their likes and dislikes. So as we look at Bear's space, yes, I showed you his traits. I also didn't mention I play with Wicked Whims, so it adds on extra traits as well. He's got music from his aspiration, but he also has hero and artist. And he has hero. Hero sins are eager to demonstrate the courage to prove their worth and confidence. Subsequently, they might end up appearing arrogant by looking for faults in others to feel good about themselves or pick fights. Artisans strive to create things of enduring value and achieve their vision. In many cases, however, the fear of not being exceptional prevents their growth. All right, which is kind of how he is, to be honest, low-key. All right, so this is his space. Yes, so he likes a lot of music: alternative, singer, songwriter, hip-hop, retro, and soul. He likes dancing and fitness. He likes black and blue. He likes naturist enthusiasts and dislikes homebody sims, so him and Angela have that in common. He also likes deep thoughts and stories. All right, and Angela has this lovely space, and I don't think I ever said what her aspiration was. She has a curator aspiration, and I'm trying to work on hers, and I think we're on the second leg of her aspiration. Yes. As for Bear, we haven't started working. Why is you in my room? Like, you just got here and you're already in my space. Like, there's not a fridge in the common space. The disrespect. Anyways, this is Angela's room, and I figured she would have the solo room just because of her aspiration of a collector, and I'm really started her working her aspiration after we got to university. So all the little knickknacks around her dorm room is what she's got to collect and take when we graduate, which is, I don't know where they're going to live, because as you can see, we only have 176 simoleons. Awkward. So as for Angela's likes and dislikes, oh, I didn't show her milestones as well, so let me show them. She has first promotion, I'm believing, when, like I said, she was a randomly generated sim. I'm guessing she was one of the sims that worked at one of the stalls, so maybe that was her career. I don't know, but because once I made her over and saved her to my gallery, that's where I pulled her from to play her. So she already came retroactively, with this milestone. She also got her first energy failure at Brychester. I mean, of course, she's in university, and homegirl's been out here. That's why she has the overachiever she got the overachiever trait, because she's been out here working hard just like Bear. She fell in love with Cameron first, but then she fell in love with Bear. So now both of them, even though they have other romantic interests, they're not officially official with any of them. As for Angela, she has quite a bit of dislikes because she actually had some of these on her already. She likes alternative, blues, retro, metal, and soul. She just likes new age, baroque, focus, and classical. She likes dancing, gardening, mischief, fitness, and video gaming. She likes orange and red. She likes hardworking sims, spirited sims, and dislikes homebody sims. And she also likes small talk, discussing hobbies, and deep thoughts. And like I was saying, as for their sim characteristics and sim conversation topics, most of them were gained through just interacting with each other, and they naturally have a conversation. Like, the way growing together lets them sims do that. Like, a lot of times when I'm having them focusing on one, if the other one has finished their task, they'll come looking for the other. So I'm like, okay, this is working out to be real cute. What time do you guys have classes? Oh, you're done. Let's go take care of your needs. Come in, take an angry poop, take a shower as well. Oh, wait, Bear, because I feel like you're gonna head for the same toilet. Okay, you don't have class until the afternoon. As for Bear, let's see what you got. You have a 9:30 class. So you're not actually super tired. So before you go in and interrupt Angela on the toilet, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to our new roommates, because we don't know them. Surprisingly, we've actually changed roommates almost every term, when I've usually played on campus with Sims. Oh, sis, your makeup. I mean, your choice. It's not horrendous. It's not the worst, the worst makeup I've seen generated on a sim. Okay, there we go. enthused about outdoors to get to know our new roommate. Oh, snap. She just revealed her entire self to him real quick. She's like, I'm a geek, an animal enthusiast, and a creative. And Angela, I know. Oh, that's why. That's why. I'm going to ignore her because he may be attracted to her, but I'm really trying to get him with Angela at this point. We're about to move out. Oh, and he finds her very attractive too. Him and Angela are not official, so low-key, I could be messy. I could, because Bear is romantic. I could be messy, but I'm trying to solidify him and Angela at least a little bit better. They don't have to be like ready for marriage by the time graduation, but I want something a little bit more connected. Let's do a cheerful introduction for you as well. And cheerful introduction. I mean, homegirl let her whole self out there real quick. So, I mean, she may try Bear again this term. We will see what happens. And Angela broke everything, sis. Okay, let's go repair all of this, Bear, because you need to use it as well. And I don't have the funds to just replace. Angela, I know you're on your period, sis, but you cannot be pissed off while you greet your new roommate. It's not a great first impression. First of all, one of those plates was one of y'all's. No, I think both of those plates were y'all's. Because, yeah, y'all were eating when I came and talked to you. Oh, you're bored. Brighten his day. Let's ask her about her favorite author. All right, you, Surya. Once you are done with that, you go ahead and use the bathroom, and I think you'll need to head off to bed because you need to go to sleep because you have class in the morning. Oh my gosh. So I completely forgot, distracted. Like I said, I don't know where I'm moving them. Because usually with a legacy challenge, like I said, you move to usually the biggest lot in the world. She is pissed off. Okay, clean this up because clearly your roommates are not going to do that. Oh, that's even more drama because she sleeps in the same room as Bear. Ooh, I kind of want to have a little fun with this now. Because like I said, they both have other romantic interests at this point. So, I mean, it could be whatever. Okay, wait, actually do homework before you send you to bed. Because what class do you need homework done for tomorrow? Change my mind. Okay, let's work on that homework. Bear, actually, I was sending you to bed, home skillet, but I don't think I had you hit work on your homework for your class tomorrow. So let's actually work on your homework as well. Do that one. I know that's the first class you have tomorrow. And then we'll definitely do painting code. The other one can wait until after your classes tomorrow. And then that one be done for the next day. Oh, but this is some messy tea that I kind of want to mess with. Because like I said, I don't know where I want to move them. We have very little funds. So we definitely have to do some odd jobs this last term. Because it looks like it's going to be apartment living until we make some serious money. Because y'all not going to... Oh, it's going to be hard. And even though with... Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that. Even though with Legacy Challenge, you're supposed to play on normal... I like playing on long, and because I'm not playing this the typical way that you play a Legacy Challenge, I'm playing on long for now. We've got plenty of days in young adulthood as well because of that, so that's why I'm not rushing to put it on normal because, I mean, we're at university. I mean, Bear, you could have cleaned that up. Thank you. All right, and you, ma'am, go to sleep once you are done. All right, so like I said, I want to do some tea with this because... Now that Bear's got a roommate that he is very attracted to, and she clearly wants something Bear, I might have to do a little something for fun today. We will see, but I'm gonna let Bear finish up his homework, and I will meet you guys in the morning. All right, guys, so it is the next morning. Bear is up. Not fully rested, but he's got to be up because he's got class in less than an hour. So he's got to hurry up and change his clothes. Because I know if you've been a university student, you've been to one class at least once and your sleep clothes. Like you just probably brushed your teeth right out the door. I have not been playing that long, have I? Maybe I have. Who knows? Anyway, thank you, autosave, because I kind of needed it. I don't remember the last time I saved. I've been playing so much and having so much fun. And that's another reason why I wanted to show them off, because even though I haven't had time to like been able to fully sit down and get into my LP households to record and edit because of my work schedule, I did want to play my game still. So that's why I even started this legacy, just to have, oh, I can't even see Bear properly. There we go. So that's why we did a little bit of starting this, and we're only this far, but I mean, at least we're finally in our last term. I know, Bear. Whew, you got it. You got no food for this morning, but it's all right. At least you're going to be on time for class. Miss Angela does not have class into the afternoon, so she can sleep as long as she wants. Oh, but no, she needs to get up and change her damn, and she is hungry. So I'm going to have her get up. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Replace, and let's, oh yes, I'm gonna do a little messiness, because roommate is definitely, and I forgot that Miss Angela got the single and loving it lifestyle. Y'all are going to get married, so I'm gonna need for all of y'all to let it go, but I'm gonna have a little fun. Make sure you take some notes, Bear. Let's go ahead and get you some food, Miss Angela. Your very good friend / new romantic interest has got a brand new roommate that is probably going to be a little bit of a competition for you in your last term. What are you going to do? She seems very confident, so she may not be too worried about it. I'm not too worried, because the roommate's just definitely going to be a fling. But it'll be nice tea to see how it plays out. Oh my goodness, I'm ready for it. I'm glad this happened, because I really was about to start having them be serious, but since we don't have no real place to live right now, why not have a little fun? We don't have to get serious till it's time for us to move on to an official lot. I like that game plan I just came up with. And this is what growing together is doing for me. It's definitely giving me just so much creative ideas. Yes, there's still some few glitches with the game, because it's the Sims 4. What can we do about it? But I'm enjoying it. So let's go ahead and get ourselves ready for the day. I do need to change up your outfits, because it is fall now. But we're gonna work with it. No, you think you wore that yesterday, so let's wear something else. Wear that. Thank you. And let's see, you can go ahead and work on the rest of your homework until it's time to go to class, because you already started your presentation. But with that, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wind off this part of my current household video. I don't know how long it's been. I hope I gave you guys a proper introduction to my brand new legacy founders, even though they're not officially a couple, and I'm just added on drama to probably push them from being together a little bit further away. But we're still going to have some fun. I mean, if you guys want updates, let me know. I can give you an update on this legacy, because I'm definitely enjoying it a lot. And I think Bear is about to head right into his next class. But he is super duper hungry. Oh, Homegirl is right here too. She looked like she ready for the drama too. Let's see what happens. Like I said, if you guys want an update on this family after this video, please let me know down in the comments below. But with that, guys, I'm gonna end this current household video right here. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and leave your comments and suggestions down below. Hit that like button, because you know you want to. Subscribe if you haven't, and hit that bell button so you get notified every time I upload a video. And until next time, guys, bye. Ooh, girl, I'm gonna have some fun.